UCF Jaguar, the #1 channel for Jacksonville Jaguars, baby. And we gotta keep it hype. Represent it for life. You know how we do it. Woo! Hey. Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval. Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval. Okay, Jacksonville Jaguars, too much for your crew to handle. Keep it lit, and this is the #1 YouTube channel by UCF Jaguar. Yeah, we about to blast off. If you been a fan, then this is the dopest platform. Yeah, never hold back. Gotta represent for the teal and black. Breaking news, live streams, post game videos, yeah, all that. Gotta keep it hype for show. You know how we reppin', serving L's to the Colts, to the Titans and the Texans. Yeah, stay tuned for more. You can feel the energy for sure. UCF about to hold it down. Subscribe, come and check it out. University of Central Florida. After graduating, he was inspired. Made the channel, had to make it happen. Bringing you the news and gon' take it higher. Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval. Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval. Okay, Duval, that teal and black, where you at? Got it hype, all the fans, and we don't know how to act. Duval, and that's for life, get it right. UCF Jaguar, right now you should come subscribe. This the spot where it's poppin', really ain't a better option. You can check it any minute, all the games he be watching, yeah. So if you wanna stay up in the mix, don't nobody do it like this, yeah. You don't wanna miss all the real fans, you can't resist. Let's go. Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval. Jacksonville Jags, we don't mean to brag, but when we on the field, we got it in the bag. Jacksonville Jags, you know how we ball. Best believe it, got the people screaming out, Duval. Hey, UCF Jaguar, represent for life, baby. Hey, make sure you subscribe. We gon' keep it live. Let's go.
And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back, man. All I gotta say is, guys, I am pumped for 2022 free agency. Then we're gonna do some spinning, I'll tell you what. But hey, man, obviously it's been a little bit weird day for the Jaguars, man. I'm gonna not try to overreact too much because, you know, the Jaguars today really did not do a lot of spending. Obviously, there's still some, pretty good players out there. First, I do want to give some shout-outs to some people in the chat. How rude am I? What's up, Benoit? What's up, Brandon James? What's up, AJ, Kyoto Gaming, Alex Beach, Robert G, Tealtown, King David, Charlie's Family, Jordy Duval in the building. What's up, man? What's up, Tony P? So obviously the Jaguars today, we're not doing what we thought we would be doing. I know a lot of people were sitting here like, and I know me included, I thought we would be super active on day one. I mean, I came out with a video this morning basically saying, I think the Jags are going to get Jonnu Smith. I think we're going to get like Shaq Barrett, maybe even bring over like Curtis Samuel in a building. But none of that happened, man. None of that happened. Shout out to Kyrie No Irving with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, man. Hey, all donations today are going toward the free agent of choice. So just let me know what your free agent you guys want, and that's who we're going to try to go after. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, there's still a lot of time. I mean, there's honestly still a lot of great free agents out there still available. You have guys like Hassan Reddick, he's a defensive end. Curtis Samuel, Kenny Galladay is still out there. He's still got Hunter Henry out there. So guys, like, we could literally end up tomorrow signing Hunter Henry and Curtis Samuel, and then it's going to look a hell of a lot better. But day one, we signed a bunch of guys that, were kind of unheard of. But of course, we're having a homecoming over here. We are bringing back the legend, Carlos Hyde. I never thought, I figured I was going to do a live stream tonight. I did not think that the thumbnail was going to be Carlos Hyde, but that's all I got. Came out with a quick Photoshop for that one. It's amazing, man. ER says, are those Orlando Jr. DJ Chark rumors true? I hope not. No, it is not true. According to Tony Khan, Shad Khan's son, it is not true. So, maybe, yeah, I mean, when I saw that come out, I paid no attention to it because I'm like, dude, there's no way. Honestly, I didn't even read much of, like, the trade things. It was like DJ Chark for Orlando Brown. The Jags are going to give up pick 25 and stuff. I'm like, dude, there's no way. So, yeah, I mean, that's not happening. But, yeah, man, so the Jaguars today, they won a free agency. Not super exciting. I mean, you look over at the Patriots, man. The Patriots went out. They spent some coin, man. They got the guys like Jonnu Smith. They got the guys like Judon, a couple guys that I wanted. They went out there and spent some serious coin. And the Jaguars are not doing as much, but it's cool. We still got another day here. I know as fans we're very, very impatient when it comes to this kind of stuff. One thing that the Colts generally do let day one of free agency pass before they go out and get a bunch of guys, and they usually do pretty good in their off season. So that is definitely one thing. So I do want to, let's go ahead and go over some of the guys that we did sign. Let me put this over here. Let me go over to Twitter real quick. So the first bit of news that broke this morning was Andrew Norwell. I thought Andrew Norwell, I was actually on board with it. I want to keep some of the offensive line pretty consistent, just because, I mean, I didn't want to create holes if we didn't have to. The Jaguars have so many holes on the roster. I really didn't feel the need to all of a sudden tell Andrew Norwell to get out of here. Then all of a sudden we had to fill that whole left guard, especially with all the money that the Jaguars have. But Jaguars didn't have to really do that. So the offensive line, it seems like it's going to stay pretty steady. So that was a big thing that came out in first place. The Jaguars signed defensive tackle Roy Robertson Harris out of the Chicago Bears. So he's a guy that kind of a 3 technique. He's caused some pressures. Hasn't had a lot of sacks. Here, let me look up on the fly real quick. Roy. I'm sorry, I'm not super prepared today, guys. I had such a busy day at work today, so let's see. Let's look up some information on Roy Robertson Harris, the legend. So 2017 was his first season, 13 games, 16 games. Wow, he recorded essentially no stats his first couple years in the league. 2019, lined up at left defensive end. Played in 15 games, started 7. Oh, wait, no, I'm over on defensive interceptions. Okay. So first year, 13 tackles. Second year, 22 tackles. 2019, 30 tackles. And then 2020, he ended up with only 10 tackles, only played like 8 games. So this looks like just, I don't know. I mean, it's not super impressive. Obviously, he plays a position. It looks like he's defensive end, but he looked like more of a 3 tech to me. Let me, is there lag here? I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Hopefully it fixes itself. I'm going to hold up until it fixes itself. Let me know if it gets better. Okay, so Roy Robertson Harris is a 3-4 defensive end. So let me all right, we're good. All right, cool. As long as I don't really time out. You guys know my internet. I have some internet problems. So yeah, that's one guy that we got. It looked like we signed him to like a 2-year deal. He's 6'7". So it's honestly, he's cheap. It's not, you know, the Jaguars we have so many holes. We need a lot of just bodies right now. So maybe, when I'm thinking maybe the first day we're going out there, we're covering up some holes, some needs that we need to cover up, and then maybe we're going to go out there and spend some money. Okay, Nick just said, oh shit, Samuel signed. Okay, let's see where he... All right, let me look this up. Because we might have breaking news break right here. Dude, I saw Jaguars are signing veteran wide receiver Phil Dorsett. I'm like, God damn it. I don't see anything on Curtis Samuel. Guys, don't be spreading fake news in here, man. Don't be spreading fake news. Austin Hughes says, where did John Johnson go? He went to the Browns. A lot of Jags fans wanted John Johnson. That one confuses me because where is he going to, like, where's he going to play? Like, I mean, obviously he's going to play safety, but they drafted Del Pitt. They traded for Ronnie Harrison. They have, what's his face? The guy the Jabril Peppers back there. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, guys, don't try not to spread fake news on here. You guys are going to freak me out. But yeah, hopefully, I think now, like, I'm hoping the Jaguars go after him. But hopefully, like, once the market settles a little bit, we go after some guys. Because I know we're all kind of freaking out right now. It's been a really, really boring day, really, for Jaguars news. But, you know, there's still a lot of good guys out there. So let's, you know, hopefully make some noise that way. So, yeah, the Jaguars signed Roy Robertson Harris. So, we'll see about that. Then we also signed wide receiver / punt return / cornerback Jamal Agnew. This guy's actually pretty speedy. This guy actually looks pretty good. The Jaguars went really a bunch of special teams today is what the Jaguars did. So, you know, bring some speed over here. So yeah. Teal Town says Hooker going to be a Jaguar. I wouldn't mind that. I definitely would like to go after Hooker, even though we did sign a couple safeties today, but they're pretty much strong safeties, so we'll see. So also strong safety Rudy Ford. I believe Rudy Ford, he played for, it wasn't Detroit. Let's see. I tell you, man, I didn't even know about most of these guys we signed today. Oh yeah, he's an Eagles guy, so... got another. This is like all special teams. It's all special teams. We signed Rayshon Jenkins. He's another safety. Running back Carlos Hyde on like a 2-year, $6 million deal. And I put a pretty funny thing on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, man, follow me on my social media platforms down below. I'm on Twitter, Instagram at UCF_Jaguar. Also have a Flick chat group. As well as my YouTube channel. So yeah, go follow me on all those different things. Yeah, but yeah, Carlos Hyde, 2-year, $6 million deal. Man, I never thought he'd be back in Jacksonville, man. He let the sour taste in my mouth for sure because the Jaguars traded like a 5th round pick for him. You know, they brought him in here. He didn't do anything. And then we had to eat up a bunch of dead cap money by releasing him. But there is an Urban Meyer connection there. Carlos Hyde played for him at Ohio State. So, you know what I mean? That's one thing. Another guy we signed is Philip Dorsett. Philip Dorsett's a familiar name. He was a former 1st-round pick from the Colts. They actually wind up trading. I believe he was a part of the Jacoby Brissett trade. I think it was a Jacoby Brissett for Philip Dorsett straight up during that trade. So that's interesting. And now he's a Jaguar. They added a lot of speed. Yeah, C Breacher just dropped the Flick chat group. Go down there, man. I'm gonna be giving away two. I'm gonna be giving away 2 Trevor Lawrence jerseys for those in the Flick chat group. So definitely go join that. I'll be doing that around the draft time. I'm definitely looking forward to the draft. But for now, we got free agency. Tomorrow is gonna be our day, guys. Tomorrow is gonna be our day. I'll tell you that much. AJ says, what's up, UCF Jaguar? At least we're not blowing money on unnecessary players. Next year, free agents will be better. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, honestly, when you look at it, a lot of times, like spending money in free agency doesn't really work. Like it doesn't work a lot of times, but us, we want players, and man, like, I was sitting here, man, like I was really pumping up the Jaguars to really be pushing for the playoffs next year. But if you're not going to sign any free agents, you're not going to be led there by a bunch of rookies. You know what I mean? And then the less you know what I mean, the less you spend in free agency, the less you're going to do it. But hey, man, like, shoring up some needs, getting some special teams guys in here. Let's spend the low money on some of these guys. Like, so let's spend some low money on hopefully some special teamers, and then tomorrow we can reevaluate the cap, and then we can start spending some money. So let me see how much the Jaguars have left. Another guy the Jaguars did re-sign is Dawon Smoot. It's interesting. It just came out today. Hey, shout out to Steve Boston with the $5 donation. She says, well, at least Hyde came back when our offensive line learned how to run block. But honestly, since he left, he's done good. We relied on Fournette when he was here. Yeah, that's very true. And thank you for the donation. Yeah, he had, the very next year he went, after the Jaguars, he went to Houston, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher. He's been good pretty much everywhere in his career. He was a little bit down last year in Seattle, but, he's getting a little bit older in age, and we all know what happens to older running backs. So, yeah, thanks for the $5 donation. Yeah, and he's not going to come in here expecting to, start. He's going to be reserve duties. He might not even get many carries. It's just, if James Robinson goes down, they have a similar type of runner. But I don't expect him to see the field all that much, I'll be honest with you. Maybe get 3 to 4 carries a game, if that. Last year, James Robinson was getting damn near all the carries. So let me look up real quick. Because Jordan DeLuga put out a tweet earlier about how much money the Jags have left. Ooh, Jameis Winston staying with the Saints. That's interesting. So Jordan put out guesstimated 2021 cap hits for the Jaguars. Roy Robertson Harris, $5 million. Jamal Agnew, $3 million. Rudy Ford, $1 million. Philip Dorsett, $3 million. Dawon Smoot, $4 million. Rayshon Jenkins, $5 million. Carlos Hyde and Trey Herndon, $2 million. And Tyler Shatley, $1 million. So, everybody that we signed was $5 million and under. So, and then Jordan says, purely speculation here because I haven't seen any numbers on several of the new contracts for the Jaguars, but I'm guessing they still have about $50 million in 2021 cap space. So, so we'll see. We still got some money to spend if we want to spend it. There's still a lot of guys out there in free agency, and a lot of teams don't have a lot of money. So, let's go. Tomorrow, let me know, guys. Give me a simple yes or no. Tomorrow, if the Jaguars sign Curtis Samuel and Hunter Henry, are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? Give me a yes or no. I want to see if that happens with everything how it is right now. Are you happy if they go out and get those two guys? Because then it will look a little up. Because my whole issue with this whole thing is that the Jaguars have so much money, they can literally, they can set the market for anybody that they want. If there is one player that they absolutely want, they can go out there and buy them. So yeah, yes. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying yes. Okay, that's good. Philip's like, fuck yes. So yeah, that's the thing. There's still guys out there. There's still, even Trent Williams is out there. There's some top of the market guys out there. Henry is so overrated. Yeah, I was all in on Jonnu Smith, but whatever. Robert says, add in Dalvin Tomlinson, and hell yes. All right. Yeah, and then honestly, Jaguars, like I said, we still have a lot of money. We could go out here tomorrow and start spending, and it'll be interesting. But, it's I wouldn't lose all hope, though. Don't lose all hope. Jag fan, I'm happy if you are happy. Okay, cool. Richard Sherman, maybe. Stefano says, UCF, can you give your thoughts on Galladay? I like Galladay, but I would probably rather Curtis Samuel. Galladay, I don't know. The way he handled his injury last year, I didn't really like it. And also, he's very similar to DJ Chark. I would rather go after Curtis Samuel. I think that gives us, a little bit difference in what we want to do. But shout out to everybody here, man. 307 viewers right now. Thanks, guys, for being here. Definitely drop a like if you guys can. I would greatly appreciate that. See if we can get this to We're at 70 likes, so maybe let's see if we can get it to 120 right now. Midnight says, let the process take time. Let Urban Meyer do his thing. He's a proven winner. That's true, man. That's the thing. I'm not going to... Will says, T-Law followed Hunter Henry on IG. Ooh, does Trevor Lawrence got the scoop? Does he got the scoop? Yeah, George, I agree with you. Kenny Galladay's very injury prone. Jags fan 706. Fellow Knight here. I want Shaquille added to the secondary. What do you think? Yeah, I wouldn't mind some Shaquille Griffin action for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would definitely be down for that. Brandon says, imagine Samuel, Chark, Visca, Dorsett, Johnson for wide receivers. Yeah, man, that'd be sick, man. Quarter says, bro, I like that red hat. It's lit. Thanks, man. This is actually a Pro Bowl hat. This is a AFC Pro Bowl hat. I like it because it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? You don't get much. I'm not even a big fan of the color red. I don't really wear red that much, but I think it's kind of cool with the logo on it for sure. Philip says, we signed some good players, but we need impact. Guys, I hope. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we're done yet. I think if I were to guess it, I think that day one they're trying to shore up some essential stuff. Like we need guys here. Like we need guys there. We need to make sure that's filled. And then once that's filled, then we can go out there and start trying to sign some guys. So that's what I feel like is going to happen. Robert says, I want the Jags to take a CB2 at 25 or 33. Yeah. I mean, hell, man, we got to start signing some guys or else we're going to have to start reaching for sure. Alexander, I got inside Minshew news if you want to hear it. Ooh, Alexander, spill it to us, man. Spill it to us. I got in a little trouble last stream for spilling some CJ Henderson drama. I shouldn't have done that. I felt really bad about it, but now I want to blame you for spilling some Minshew news. Michael says, if we're betting, man, I'd wager we give Taven Bryan a 5-year, $50 million extension. Oh, snap. Luke says, I hope we get Hunter Henry. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm hoping for, man. Jason says, UCF Jag, do we trade Minshew this week? I don't think so. Scolette says, Bo, please. Dude, Bo actually puked today. I was setting up my live stream, and my girlfriend goes, Dalton! And I go in there, and there's puke all over the floor. It was not a pretty sight. Alex says, I hope we get Curtis and Henry. Yeah, that'd be sick. That's where my focus is, man. But yeah, Bo is not in the room right now. Dude, Bo is usually the star of the show, man. I got to do more live streams with Bo. Yeah, he's okay. Just had a little bit of an upset stomach. Yeah, Reynaldo, I'll get Jordan DeLugo in here probably next week. Get him to break down stuff. But, you know, he's got to stay on top of Twitter, be on top of all the news and stuff. You know, so I'll let him do all the tweets. Because he definitely knows his stuff. D2, what's up, man? Luke says, what should we do with Luton/Glennon if we do get Smith or someone? I mean, my dream situation is literally Trevor Lawrence and Alex Smith, 2 quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Don't waste an extra roster spot on a third guy. Kev B, what dumb thing did CJ Henderson do? He didn't do anything dumb. I'm not going to repeat it. If you so want to, you can watch my last live stream. But yeah, I said something I shouldn't have. I'll just say that. Nick says mental health. Yeah, whatever. Wolf says Ngakwe's been on 4 different teams. I know, man. He signed with the Raiders today. I actually accurately predicted that. I was on Jet Central stream last night, which a lot of you guys were there. That was pretty cool. We projected free agents to go different places. We were both wrong on most everything because, man, like, who thought the Patriots were going to spend the way they did? Who thought Thuney was going to go to the Chiefs? I mean, I guess it makes sense because they, you know, there's so much money, or because they need offensive linemen, but I don't know. It's interesting. Brandon says, should we get any linebackers through free agency or the NFL draft? We're actually set at linebacker, man. We're actually set at, I mean, I guess if you're thinking about outside linebacker edge guy, we're not, but what I want some I want some stuff to I want news to drop while on here. So here's some available cornerbacks. William Jackson, Shaquille Griffin, Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson, Casey Hayward, Malcolm Butler, Xavier Rhodes, Mike Hilton, DJ Hayden, Brian Poole, Janoris Jenkins, AJ Boyd. Those are actually a lot of very good players. The stream's bit rate is lower than recommended bit rate. All right. Can you guys all see me good? It's telling me my bit rate's weird. All right, Skull. I'll catch you later, man. But yeah, that's some good, that's some good cornerbacks still available, man. We can be able to get a pretty good guy for sure. Is Shaquille Griffin a good pair with CJ Henderson on the outside? Is he worth 12, 13? I don't know if he's worth that much, but I wouldn't mind getting one of these guys, putting them on a 1-year deal and seeing how they do for sure. Okay, looks fine. Yeah, my YouTube studio is kind of freaking out on me. It's telling me my current bit rate is lower than recommended bit rate. I don't even know what bit rate is, but that's what it's telling me. Yeah, Griffin had a down year last year, but what cornerbacks don't have down years? Would you want Juju with us? I'd be okay with it. We need to get some kind of receivers in here. I would probably prefer Samuel, obviously, but Seabridge, are you streaming the whole draft? Just Jag Spits. I imagine I'm going to be streaming the whole draft, man. Jet Central's in the building. Yo, Jet Central. We did not do very good in our predictions last night. We did not do very. I nailed the Unique Ngakoue one. I somehow predicted him to go to the Raiders, but I don't know if I got anything else right. I'm trying to think to myself. I don't know. I don't have it written down anywhere, so I was definitely wrong on the Jaguars. I thought they were going after everybody. Jordy Duval says, should we go after Melvin Ingram? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be a good go after. But there's plenty of guys still on the market right now. Let me go over to NFL update. Yeah, Jets got Carl Lawson. That's a decent one. AG says, opinion on a Richie Grant. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. Richie Grant is a safety out of UCF. Robertson over Akers. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Mel says, bit rate means color depth. Oh, thank you. Yo, Mr. Ice Mellow, you want to be my intern? You want to be my intern, man? You can come over here. You can handle my tech, and I can go over here and not worry about anything. It's a low budget stream, guys. Low budget stream. Kyrie says, a top free agent tight end. Oh, that's definitely Hunter Henry. Dude, we've got to bring in Hunter Henry, man. I am God, we gotta fix a tight end spot. We gotta get somebody. If your internet is good, up the bit rate. It's bad or not. Keep it stable over around 4,000. I need to get new internet. I'm way too lazy to call Spectrum and get them over here. I'll say that. Gamer says, how do you feel about the Dorsett signing? I don't mind it. I mean, it's cheap. He's got pretty high upside. Very speedy guy. He just has to stay healthy. AG says, I would like Juju if he deleted TikTok. So cringe. Yo, what do you guys think of my intro song? I feel like a lot of people like it. A lot of people like my intro song, but I have a lot of people saying that it's super cringe. I like it, man, because I like having a countdown, so I don't just hit live and I'm like sitting there waiting for the thing to respond. So let me know. What do you guys think? I got to do something with the countdown. Kyrie says, it's dope. Why bring Hyde back? Why do we pay that kick returner so much money? What the hell happened to Josh Oliver? Josh Oliver is nowhere. He's on a Jag somewhere hidden in the depth chart. Philip says it's legit. The rim says cringe. Luke says the intro song is cheesy, not cringe. It works. Okay. Cue the outro music. Intro song, kind of cringe, but it's hype. Brand says it's cringe. Oof. A lot of negative energy to my intro song. That's cool. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'll just say that. I think maybe people don't like it because they want me to just go straight to the live stream. K-Hatch, is Armstead still on a team? He is on a team. He didn't opt out because of COVID last year. He was like really struggling with COVID last year, man. Like, I mean, he was really struggling with the COVID last year, and he was like hospitalized for most of the year. It's pretty crazy. Brandon says Jagonoff is really high on Kyle Pitts. Would you be on board trading up to get him in the draft if we don't get Hunter Henry? Guys, I'm gonna say this, man. I know, like, it's not just Jack. Everybody is high on Kyle Pitts. He is like literally like one of the highest graded tight ends ever coming into the NFL draft. But guys, let's get our heads wrapped around it. The Jaguars aren't getting Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is going to, at the very least, go number 8 overall. Can you imagine the draft capital it would take to move from pick number 25 all the way to the top 8? Especially with what we're doing in free agency. Like, we have so many needs right now. Like, we're not going to trade all the way up. I would love Kyle Pitts, but, you know, at this point, I'm kind of done talking about him. Like, he's getting drafted in the top 8. You don't move. I know he's so dynamic and he's great for a tight end and everything, but guys, like, you don't move all the way up for a non-quarterback. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. I mean, I love Kyle Pitts. I know we have a lot of Gator fans in here, but you know, it's kind of a useless exercise, I feel like, talking about Kyle Pitts, because, you know, I mean, I see him going like number 3 or 4 in some mock drafts. Like, he's, you know, we should have just had the Rams lose more games so we could have gotten that way, but you know what I mean? It's not going to happen, man. Austin says, what about Jared Cook from the Saints? He's a little too old for me. A little bit too old for me. Luke says tight end should be Pat Freiermuth. Yeah, that's it's interesting. I mean, it seems like it's Kyle Pitts up here, Freiermuth right here, then everybody else down there. And Freiermuth might get overdrafted because of the lack of, you know, just the gap between him and the next tight ends. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Justin says, just got off the phone with my girl. What did I miss, homies? You missed everything. Well, you missed nothing with the Jaguars, because the Jaguars aren't really trying to do anything. But I want something to break on here. Dude, Patriots, oh no. Official word just came out. So Dietrich Weiss, 4-year, $40 million. Supa says, what about Kadarius Toney? I would love Toney, man. I would love Toney. Jerry says, how do we feel about Henry? Oh, I would definitely want Henry. That's my next guy, man. Get Henry, get Curtis Samuel in here, and then roll with it, man. Sinking says, is Lawrence a future or hype? Oh, what do you think, man? You're coming into a Jags channel. You're coming into a channel where I've been actively rooting for the Jaguars to lose all season to get this guy. Oh, he's gonna be the guy, man. He's gonna be the guy. Tony says, what about Reddick? Yeah, he'd be good too, man. Like I said, there's still, you know, obviously it was a boring day for Jaguars news, but there's a lot of guys on the market. I just mentioned all the cornerbacks. A lot of good cornerbacks still out there right now, man. Antoine says, Urban Meyer is pissing me off. He's in over his head. I wouldn't say so. That's a fan quick knee-jerk reaction for sure. Terrace Marshall from LSU is also good and fast. Okay. Jason says, we are angry fans. Yeah, like, our thing was we hyped ourselves up too much. We said we have the most money out there. We're going to spin. And we just didn't do that, man. We just didn't do that. Also says, what's Antonio Brown doing? He's a free agent. I mean, Antonio Brown, I mean, he's not Antonio Brown of old, man. He's not Antonio Brown. I mean, you know, we all saw him last year for the Bucks. He was like, what, the 4th best wide receiver behind Gronk, probably. You know what I mean? He's not the same Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown needs to have Brady hold his hand, man. You know what I mean? He's a head case, man. Jack's Nation, UCF, what position do you think is our top need other than the quarterback? Honestly, probably defensive back. I mean, we only have, like, when it comes to the 3 cornerbacks and the 2 safeties, we really only have one guy that's, like, no doubt starter, and that's CJ Henderson. Other than that, man, there's, like, you know, we re-signed Trey Herndon. DJ Hayden is a free agent now. Like, Sidney Jones is a free agent. They haven't got him back. You know what I mean? It's interesting, man. The Punisher, Myers is take the slow look at free agency. Also, remember, he is coming out of college head coach. He's very experienced, but not that experienced. He will mess up. Yeah, we're good, man. And also, he also has a. It's not like Trent Baalke is new to the game. Trent Baalke was a former GM, or was a former GM. So let's let this play out, man. We'll see what happens. Like I said, man, tomorrow we go sign Curtis Samuel and Hunter Henry, and then we're all like, we're all going crazy. K Hatch, we need a defensive tackle. Yeah. Eddie says, I think Wednesday will be the day. Wednesday, all right, 2 days from now. Mark down your calendars, guys. 2 days from now is going to be the day. Luke says, is the Chargers safety we got any good? I don't know too much about him. I mean, it's a minimal role. So, like, all these guys, it's like a lot of these guys are special teams guys. A lot of these guys are going to be battling for starting spots. You don't sign a guy for $2 million, because you want him to be your guy. You know what I mean? Antoine says, Curtis Samuel is not go crazy worthy. Yeah, I agree. But, if you watch him, like, man, he had some bad quarterback play last year. He ran some good routes. He got really open. And he's dynamic. He just suffered from some bad quarterback play for sure. Says, nice Jags hat. Thank you, man. Thank you. Jags fan, do you think Devon Hamilton could start a nose tackle? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And Sea Breacher out here dropping the Flick Chat. Thank you so much, man. Join the Flick Chat if you haven't already. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at UCF_Jaguar. It's a good place. Good place to find me. So Jason says, big news, Ravens are signing AJ Green. So let's don't let me down, Jason. It better be true. I've been duped on here before. But I trust him. I'm trying to look. Yeah, I don't see anything on that yet. The one guy, this J Nubs guy on Twitter, he duped a lot of people today by tweeting out that the Jaguars signed like Curtis Samuel, and then Ian like Diane Rossini from ESPN like quote tweeted it. T-Wig quote tweeted it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't see anything on AJ Green out there. Schefter tweeted it. All right, Jason, let's see it. Adam Schefter. Oof, it's false. You got Adam Schnipder in here. Did not happen. They got. He got me. Oh, Jerry, did the J-Nubs guy get you? That's pretty funny. Cody Roosin, a little too late to the stream. What's going on, peeps? What do you think the best movie made is today? I don't know. I don't know what the best movie. I mean, that's a loaded question, man. What special teams guy do you like the most from today? Brandon says, who would you want to trade for, UCF? I don't really want to trade for anybody, man. Says, how do I become a member? There should be a link down below to become a member. If not, there is a join button. I do want to give a quick shout out to all the members out here. We got the Cubs. We got the Big Cats over here. Thank you guys so much. We also got the Pride of UCF Jaguar. I plan on doing a live stream next week with all the members. Get everybody in here. You guys can join. We can all have kind of a roundtable talk. I definitely want to do that now that I'm kind of my time is freeing up a little bit. So that'll definitely be cool. So be on the lookout for that, guys. You guys can join for as low as $3 a month if you so wish. And yeah. Tekken says, I'd still trade for A-Rob. Just me. Yeah, that'd be interesting, man. Jag fan, bowl movement was the best move. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Luke says, sick one. Also, if you guys are members, drop your Duval emojis right now. Let's get the Duvals in the building. I want to see a Luke. I want to see a Philip. Drop them for me. But yeah, there should be a join button somewhere too. If you guys are watching on a desktop, most of you guys are probably on phones, so I don't know if it says it on there. But yeah, there we go. There's the Duval emojis. Melancholic. Does free agency last through the night? The free agency lasts forever. It'll. I mean, the first 3-4 days is the most active, and then like after that, we just got joined a Pride UCF Jaguar level. Hell yeah, man! Welcome to the membership, man. You've got the emojis now. I want to see you drop them, and be on the lookout next week, man. Be on the lookout next week for that live stream for sure, man. Because I want to be able to. I've done it before. I want to be able to bring everybody in, and we can all talk about what we think about stuff. And hell yeah. Volk Fang in the building. Jordy Duval. What's up, fellas? All right. How would you feel if we signed Kevin King? Is he a defensive back? I forget. I don't know the name Kevin King at the top of my head. I'm sorry. Says, been watching you since you had under 2K subs. Hell yeah. And now I have 10K. How did I get this many subscribers, man? It's crazy. But thanks guys for being here, man. It's we're growing something here, man. Hopefully we can start winning, and hopefully we can start talking about really like how we would attack winning these games in November, December, January, hopefully February one day. It'd be really cool, man. That's my dream. And shout out to Versa Z Uprising for joining the Cub level. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the membership. Go drop your Duval emojis. I want to see those Duvals. I don't even have Duval emojis. I need to become a membership of myself so I can get the Duval emojis. That'd be sick. Life with Paris, Alex Smith. Yeah, Alex Smith is cool, man. I would like that. So I'm definitely going to be making a video. Like once free agency kind of starts to wear down, I'll be making a better, more comprehensive video about everything, everything the Jaguars done, and just going over every free agency signing. So yeah, I know it's I didn't come into this very prepared. I've been super freaking busy today. And Sea Breacher and OG just joined the Cub level. Thank you so much, Sea Breacher. Now you got those Duval emojis. Drop them for me down below. He's also big into the flick chat, man. I appreciate that. Cody says, by the way, man, love the channel. You get more info than Jags on social media pages do. They need to hire you to help. Yeah, that's interesting, man, because I feel like I don't do as much as I should do, man, because I see some guys put out content like crazy, but I'm holding it down for the Jaguars. Shout out to Nick Allen for joining the Pride of UCF Jaguar level, man. Hell yeah. You're going to get this weekend, or maybe sometime this week, I'm going to put all the Pride of UCF Jaguar members actually on the channel. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. But welcome, Nick Allen. You got your Duval emojis too. Let's see you drop them down below, man. It'd be sick. I love it, man. Thank you guys for your support, man. I really appreciate it. This channel is definitely fun these times of year. Oh, April is going to be so much fun, man. I'm going to have Jet Central over. We're going to be watching, the draft and stuff. We got both our teams should be super active on draft day. And just day 1 and day 2. It's going to be so much fun, man. And draft day is always like my favorite time of year. So, man, I'm hoping tomorrow we really start coming out here and Samuel posted on. Okay, LJ No Cap. I hope you're being serious. Let me see. Let me look up Curtis Samuel. You guys like to dupe me, but I'm just like you, man. Man, he ain't said something like that. Man. Seabird says, I have a badge now. Hell yeah, you do. Eddie says, UCF, I'll send you a pic. Oh, hell yeah, you'll be at the draft. So how are you going to go to the draft? Are they allowing people there? Is there limited access? Like, I haven't even heard anything about the public being there. And I guess, I don't know. You'll have to let me know because I honestly know nothing about it. Jordy Duval says, Duval, hell yeah, man. Dude, welcome, guys. I got a lot of new members here, man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Definitely look out. I'll let you guys know. It'll probably be toward the evening, maybe 8:30 at night. That's usually a good time. Gives time for the West Coasters to come out here. But yeah, you guys got emojis, man. We got Trevor Lawrence emojis. We got Urban Meyer ones. March Madness picks. Yeah, honestly, I have not watched a full college basketball game since UCF lost to Duke. Remember that game where like it was Zion and UCF actually almost pulled out the upset, but it didn't quite happen? If only, if only. Hey, Mike Brown has just joined the Cub level. Welcome, man. Welcome to the membership, man. This is awesome. I really appreciate you guys' support, man. It really does mean the world to me. Now, Mike, go ahead, man. Drop your Duval emojis. Let's go. Nick says, I've been following your channel and watching most of your videos for years, subscribing because you're probably the best independent source for Jags news and analysis. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that, man. And I always tell people, man, you know, I'm a lot like you guys, man. I'm a huge fan, but I like to think that I'm a knowledgeable fan because I'm like you guys, man. I like to go see what people think about the Jaguars, see what NFL thinks, see what ESPN thinks, and you screw in, and then or you tune in, I should say, and then it's like they had these uninformed takes. Like, I remember, like, Randy Moss. Like, I remember I was looking all about what did people think about Urban Meyer. And Randy Moss is like, he's not going to like Jacksonville because of this. And it's just like, what? And then, like, I don't know, just random people say random stuff. I'm like, this is really what we're getting. And that's one thing that really made me want to really start a YouTube channel because, I mean, I don't consider myself an expert, but at the very least, I'm informed. Like, I keep up with the Jaguars. Like, I know what's going on. I have my opinions. And also, another cool thing is that, you know, my passion is what fuels the channel. You know what I mean? My passion is what drives this. It's not like, you know, me trying to, you know, really make this a profession or anything. So, okay. LJ No Cap. I'm not gonna believe you again. Jaguars or Seahawks did not sign Hunter Henry. The mainstream media knows not. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, Tekken is my world has joined a Cub level. Welcome, man. Thank you so much, man. Drop your Duval emojis if you got him, man. I know you got him, so drop it, man. Cody says the most disrespected franchise in the NFL. I know, man. It is. We definitely are, but hey, man. All we have to do, man, we don't have to worry about any of that. Let's just go out there. Let's go out there and win some games, man. Let's go out there and win some games. That's for sure. That's definitely what I want to do. Hopefully we do it. But shout out to Tekken is my world for joining the Cub level. I know Tekken is my world since I first started YouTube. And actually, I met him over at the Broncos game. He hit me up. He's like, hey, man, we got to meet up. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, you know, I'm over in this section. Where you at? He's like, I'm in that section too. And I look behind me, and he's like 3 rows behind me. It was pretty funny. Man, what a game to go to, man. That Denver game, oh, what a game. One of my favorite Jags games I've been to. Definitely my favorite away game I've been to. 1%. It's really a free agency with a lot of good players out there. They made good signings so far for depth and special teams. I agree. It's solid signings. It's just I'm going to be heartbroken if I see some of these other top-end guys go. Barry says, we appreciate your show, bro. Of course, man. Thank you. Thank you. Waffle says, Harris for safety. We'll see. Yeah, Dupree's on the Titans, man. Yeah, Jason, that Denver game was so much fun. Brand says, I only trust you for Jags news. Everything else is just fake news. Yeah, that's sometimes how I feel. But it's cool doing this because I feel like I'm one of the only people. I don't know why. Like, why is it only me that does? I'm not saying like me. Like, why don't more professional people do stuff like this? Like, why don't like maybe 1010XL or like something like that? Why don't they have something dedicated to this where they read off the live chat? Go on the YouTube channel, do something like that. Why don't more people in the media? Whether it be one of these writers like, I don't know, like John Osher or any of these guys, like, why don't they try to interact more? Because I feel like I'm actually over here talking to you guys and you guys can kind of sound off like, this is I feel like this is an awesome place for you guys to kind of share your opinion. And, I mean, I don't know why people with bigger platforms than me don't do stuff like this, but, whatever. Versa says, it's the Duval Pride UCF. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. I like it. Justin says, anybody else keep refreshing Twitter? Hell yeah, I do. I've been doing it all day, man. Josu says, or Hosu, I think it is, says, is this what they meant by value picks? I mean, at least a couple solid pick. What I'm feeling right now, man, is that the Jaguars are doing the base level stuff. Like they're patching up like small little holes on special teams and some back spots so they know, okay, is all this set? Okay, now we can feel comfortable with allocating a lot of money here, there, because there's still, like I said, man, there's still a lot of guys out there. We were the worst team in the NFL last year. So we have a lot of we have a lot of work to do. But now we can, hopefully, and maybe now that like it's a couple days into it, maybe these guys will be a little bit cheaper. Because right now, man, it's I don't know. A lot of stuff going on. Brandon says, I listen to 1010 every day and it's garbage. Yeah, I do like the people on 1010 XL, but it does a lot of stuff. Even like the Jaguars website, like I don't feel like it's like 10 in the morning and it's like Jaguars drive time with Brian Sexton, Ashlyn Sullivan. I'm like I just want to fall asleep, man. Like, and also like, they have like Jaguars Today. Like Jaguars Today, it's such a cool show. 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 to noon, purely Jaguars talk. But they've had Mike Dempsey and Tony Smith on there for like 10 years. Like, let's switch it up, man. I want to hear new people because like it's literally like, hey Tony, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, I just chilled out, watched some golf. Oh yeah, and it's like, what'd you do, Mike? Oh, I went and saw a movie I went and saw a movie. Went and watched some. We went to see the Avengers. It was great. I give it 4.5 stars out of 10. It's just, or like out of 5. It's like, dude, like give me Jaguars talk, man. And it's nothing against them. It's just like I want new stuff, man. I want new stuff. Yeah, I do like the sports den. The sports den is cool. Sea Breacher, Pete Prisco, Tony Baselli, and Bucker Books. Everyone else. Yeah, I do. Dude, Jaguars Monday is a great show. I really like that show. I think it's a cool show. Like I think Tony Baselli and Pete Prisco, that's a very, very cool and fun dynamic. Yeah, they go at it, man. I love Prisco always tries to get under Baselli's skin. It's very funny. A very good show. The Punisher says the Cardinals are becoming a super team, low key. Yeah, maybe. King says UCF, you should have Shaw Khan endorse your channel as the official Jags YouTube channel. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. I would love it. King David, and do this like 2 to 3 times weekly. Dude, that would be cool, man. Yo, Jaguars, I'm available, man. Call me. We can work something out. Veraz says, I feel UCF. We should be the hype right now because of what we had, and we're going for us. 100% agree. Yeah, and one thing about free agency, one thing that like we should be able to pick out one guy that we really, really want and give them the bag. You know what I mean? Let's find one guy we think is great and go after him. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. And we definitely need tight ends, man. Like it's so hard to find tight ends in a draft. If we don't get Hunter Henry, let's try to go after Everett, the Rams tight end. Jordy says ESPN like Jacksonville has a team. It really makes me sick. Yeah. Nick says, are there any former Jags players you still follow and root for around the league? Hashtag, dude, I will always root for Bortles. I will always root for Bortles unless it's against the Jags. Gotta love Bortles. But I don't there's really no one I root against. Like it's more like there's no one that I actively root for, but there's not many people I actively root against. The only person I actively root against is like Jalen Ramsey, because I wasn't even a huge fan of him on the Jaguars, just the way he was as a person. But you know what I mean? But I was like, you know what? He wins. He brings some marketability here. Like, he's a great player, all pro. But man, like, his antics got annoying to me. And it's like you watch him on like Sunday Night Football on the Rams. He gets burnt and he's like yelling at his teammate, or he's yelling at the refs, or he's like, it's like, dude, like just accept the L, man. Just accept the loss. You got schooled. Like, just move on. Like, it drives me nuts, man. He is such an annoying player to watch. Like, just, I don't know. I'm not big on him. I know I sound like a hater, but that's just me. Jags fan 706. I believe he's a UCF guy, man. He wants the Griffin brothers. He wants Gabe Davis. I don't think Gabe Davis is going anywhere. We might be able to get the Griffin brothers in here. So I think I'm gonna do this for about 5 more minutes, then head out of here. Big Wayne Manning. Hey, man, you're late. You're a little bit late to the party. But shout out to everyone in here, man. 327 people. That's amazing. So, yeah, if you guys can, man, drop a like. Let's see if we can get it to 200 likes. That would be lit. Super lit. Tekken says, I still root for A-Rob. Yeah, like I said, like, I don't sit there and, like, if A-Rob's playing, I'm not, like, actively rooting for him. There's no player that I really actively root for. You know what I mean? Like when hey, what's up, Cheyenne? It's like when Fournette is in a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I feel happy for him. You know, he's out here, you know, doing his thing, but I'm not like, come on, Fournette, get the ball. You know what I mean? I'm not like that active, but I don't know. Joathan says, Pete Carroll's reportedly very high on Sam Darnold. Is he mental? He has Russ. I don't know how anybody can be high on Sam Darnold. I don't know. This is weird to me. Jags fan, LO, no, I was saying what UCF guys I root for in the league. Haha, I'm not that. Oh, okay. I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, honestly, I do. I actively root for more UCF guys, more guys from my college than I do like former Jaguars. I will say that. Especially, I especially root just because, UCF, they're not pumping out like, NFL players like Alabama does or Ohio State. Hey, the Jags Nation, what's up, Tyler? He says, finally joined live. What's up? I give it a B- today. Everybody, the Jags Nation, he actually has a YouTube channel himself. Here, let me see if I can I'm gonna put your link down here. Give me 1 second. Let's see if it pops up. Filter, channel. Why is it not popping up? There we go. All right. Do this. All right, he's at 93 subscribers, man. Let's get him well over 100 right now. So go subscribe to the Jags Nation on YouTube. He's been putting out YouTube videos, so definitely go check him out if you haven't already, man. Robert says Jonathan Carey. That's why we love him so much. He interacts with everybody. What did Jonathan Carey say? I never had that happen to me. Thank you, UCF, so much. Made my day. Oh yeah, I mean, I wish I could reply to everybody. Like, if you guys absolutely want me to respond to a message, just throw in like, I mean, I'm never gonna like ask for money or anything. But if you just throw in like a $2 super chat just so I can see it, because obviously I can't, respond to every message on here. It'd just literally it'd be literally impossible. But yeah, I mean, it's that's the way to do it. But, obviously I try to get as many comments I can. But yeah, I'll be on here for just a few more minutes, man. Bengals sign Hendrickson, not surprising. Cheyenne says, honestly, not sure how I feel about the Carlos Hyde thing. Yeah, it's a 2-year, $6 million thing. It's such low risk, but I don't know. It's just weird he had such bad history in Jacksonville. It was like one of the most sour trades the Jaguars have ever had. And it was one of the weirdest, most awkward like players we've ever had on the team, especially like he didn't do much for the Jaguars, and that whole fight in Buffalo happened with him. It's strange. It's strange. Maniac, should we worry about the draft now? No, I mean, look, there's still a lot of free agency left, man. There's still a lot of guys out there. I know as fans we like to overreact to everything, but man, we got a lot to look forward to. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna probably end this right here, man. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I was live for about an hour. I gotta wake up tomorrow, 5:45, going to the gym, try and get swole. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm trying to get more physically fit. I do Orange Theory Fitness, so it's a lot of this like whole body type of exercises. So it's a lot of fun. But guys, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it very much. I appreciate everybody for kind of being in here, man. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll at the very least post a video tomorrow. But I don't know what you guys like more, if you guys like live streams, or I like doing live streams a lot. It's easier. I don't have to like worry about editing and uploading. It gives me the ability to talk to you guys, especially when you guys want to do like, sound offs like this. But I'll definitely be making a video talking about just the whole entire process. But, thanks guys so much for being here. Washington State Jags fan, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by in here. And I will catch you guys next time.